You've got a media that is completely out of control, and instead of trying to implement a free speech situation, they're trying to destroy it. I want to bring something to everybody's attention. It's Department of Defense Directive 5240.01. It was implemented by the Biden-Harris administration September 27th, last month, and it authorizes the U.S. Department of Defense on the authority of a representative no higher in rank than a colonel to use deadly force against American citizens. One of the specific categories that is mentioned is dissent or refusal to accept election results. Now, we had an experiment I've been talking about all around this country, and it started 235 years ago when we adopted our Constitution. 233 years ago, we adopted the Bill of Rights. And we have been progressing, except we've got a party right now that wants to tear all of that down. We hear a candidate talking about they want to get rid of the First Amendment because we need a bureau to deal with controlling misinformation. The Nazi Party started that same identical bureau in 1933. 1934, the Nazis started Strength Through Joy. We have that coming up right now. And it's trying to derail something that is the natural outcome of this experiment we engaged in, which is black, white, brown, red, yellow. We all can come together, and we have a common interest because most humans come from a traditional nuclear family, but somebody wants to tear it down. And when somebody wants to tear it down, that means I don't care what your ethnicity is. You have more in common with every other human being on this planet, especially those who are citizens of the United States of America. We can come together and look at this as an opportunity to assert this coming together. I have talked to young black men, young white men, Asians. I've talked to people from all over this country, around this state, and they're sick and tired of trying to be put in a position where they can be what they were intended to be, rather than what some sick fool says some delusion is entitling you to cop out and not deal with your responsibilities as a human. So let's build on that and keep these fascists out of office. I will conclude with this. Thank you very much for doing what you're doing right here to make America great again, to put it back on track to deal with this great experiment that nobody else in the world has had the opportunity to conduct.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.